What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, it looks like Olympic silver medalist, undefeated, two-division world champion, former unified super featherweight WBC WBO world champion, lightweight superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson, who has 20 wins, no losses, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout. He is 26 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch army. Shakur Stevenson is about to stand his ground, people. He is about to make a statement. He's about to stand his ground. Shakur Stevenson has a fight coming up this Thursday, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, as Shakur Stevenson is going to take on Dominican lightweight star title contender Edwin de Santos. Okay, so that's going to be his fight Thursday against Edwin de Santos. So it's a throwback fight, right? Many people don't remember. So Edwin de Santos is 16 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 14 wins by way of knockout. That's important to note here because many people feel like Edwin de Santos, who's a southpaw, who's 5'8", with a 78-inch arm reach. He's a heavy hitter. He's slick. He has power, but he can box. This is the toughest fight Shakur Stevenson has been in his entire career. So Shakur Stevenson has his sights set on big things in the future. And Shakur Stevenson is now ready to make a statement against Edwin de Santos Thursday. Again, throwback fight because you look at history. Marvin Hagler, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, they fought on a Wednesday. Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns fought on a Tuesday. Those are historic, massive fights in the sport of boxing. Now you're going to get Shakur Edwin de Santos on a Thursday. They're trying to bring back, these old past great captured nights, okay? As they should, because in every other sport, you got the NBA, they play on Tuesday, they play on Monday, they play on Thursday, they play on Wednesday, they play on Sunday, they play on Saturday. They don't miss a day. The NFL now plays on Sunday, they play on Monday, they play on Thursday, Saturday. When the playoffs and the season's winding down, they also play on Saturday. They also play on special days, Thanksgiving, things of that nature. You're supposed to do that. As much promotion as possible, as much exposure as possible. With that said, all of that said, Shakur Stevenson is ready to take the route. And he's taking a stand like legendary retired iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer who had 2 separate careers, the most lucrative fighter in boxing history. He holds every record known to the sport of boxing, and that's this man. TBE, formerly known as Money, formerly known as Pretty Boy, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. retired, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. But more importantly, he beat more world champions than anybody in the history of sport of boxing at 23. He beat 23 world champions. Okay? So Floyd Mayweather, no blemishes on his record. He clean. But more importantly, Floyd Mayweather was signed to legendary promoter, Top Rank CEO Bob Arum, and Top Rank. Shakur Stevenson is now signed to them. Floyd Mayweather bought his way out of his contract. Who was Shakur Stevenson? Who was Floyd Mayweather dealing with at the time? That was Jay Prince. Who's Shakur Stevenson's manager and advisor right now? That would be Jay Prince. Floyd Mayweather, $750,000 bought his way out of his contract with Top Rank because Floyd Mayweather was standing on his square. He wanted to be treated equally and promoted equally. That of Olympic gold medalist, 6th-division world champion, Mexican-American superstar, Hall of Fame iconic boxer, Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya. And according to Floyd Mayweather, he was told, you would never be as big as Oscar De La Hoya. And he ended up buying his way out. And they was right. He was never as big as Oscar De La Hoya because he was bigger than Oscar De La Hoya. He became bigger than Oscar De La Hoya. So, with that said, Floyd Mayweather became a billionaire, a Hall of Famer, and then he beat Oscar De La Hoya on top of that. So Shakur Stevenson contract could be up in 2024. And Shakur Stevenson is with Top Rank and Jay Prince. And now Shakur Stevenson is demanding that after this fight with Edwin De Los Santos, that he gets a marquee fight with two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasily "High-Tech" Lomachenko, who has 17 wins, 3 losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. And he's a southpaw. Converted, but he's a southpaw. So Shakur Stevenson is saying that this fight right now with Edwin De Los Santos was actually supposed to be Vasily Lomachenko. But Vasily Lomachenko said he had other obligations. Now he's coming off of a loss to another rival of Shakur Stevenson, and now undefeated, undisputed lightweight. Well, former undisputed lightweight world champion. Now junior welterweight title contender, superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who he entered soft negotiations. I'll say soft negotiations because we know how that unfolded and how that played out. It didn't come to fruition. And so with that said, okay, he wants Vasily Lomachenko. He said this was supposed to be Lomachenko. Devin Haney just beat Lomachenko in May. And there was controversy. Even Shakur Stevenson, he thought Lomachenko won the fight. He got in the ring and said Lomachenko won the fight. He was robbed. Then he changed his mind afterwards, and he said, oh, it could have been a draw. Devin Haney could have won, so on and so forth. But nonetheless, he wants Lomachenko, and he's been calling out Lomachenko. But Lomachenko said, I can't right now. I got to deal with the unfortunate chain of events dealing with Russia and his country, Ukraine. Well, that's what Lomachenko has stated. That's why he pulled out the George Kambosos fight, and then he eventually came back for Devin Haney, and now he's back with that. But we know he's on the verge of fighting George Kambosos. So his team had stated that a fight against Shakur Stevenson is not a good fight because they are very, very similar, which is telling you they're not too fond of that fight. They don't like the matchup. But Shakur Stevenson doesn't care. He don't care. He wants to build his legacy. He wants to fight with Lomachenko. So he's saying that if he don't get the fight with Lomachenko next in 2024, we could see Shakur Stevenson part ways. He's already on the record saying that if it takes for him to part ways with Top Rank to make a mega lucrative, massive fight for him in his career against 3-division, undefeated, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer who is widely acknowledged as the face of, not one of the faces of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, then he'll do so. He'll exit stage left to make that fight happen with Tank Davis. And if he needs to go to 140 junior welterweight to fight Devin Haney, he'll do that as well. He's chasing legacy as well as the bag. So he wants this fight with Vasily Lomachenko next. He said all of this talk of the co-main event superstar, EMANUEL Navarrete, who's going to fight a guy that Shakur Stevenson already beat in Conceição. EMANUEL Navarrete is going to fight Conceição in his next fight. And they're talking about building up a fight for Navarrete to face off against Shakur Stevenson next. And Shakur Stevenson is saying, that's a distraction. I don't want these distractions anymore. I'm tired of the distractions. I want Vasily Lomachenko in my next fight. I don't want any distractions. That is just to deter me from getting a fight with Lomachenko. They're using this Navarrete fight as a distraction for me not to get the fight with Vasily Lomachenko. And so Shakur Stevenson saying, I'm not trying to hear that. I want the fight with Lomachenko next. This should have been it. And it's not. Give me Lomachenko. I don't want EMANUEL Navarrete. I don't want any more distractions. I want that marquee fight. And it's still a marquee fight. Why is it still a marquee fight? Although Lomachenko's coming off a loss, because people screamed robbery. They said Devin Haney got a gift. Lomachenko was robbed. So many people feel like he didn't even lose. So he's going to get a pass. And so Shakur Stevenson wants to prove, I'm going to beat you clean, handily, no controversy, dominate the fight. and plant my flag and my dominance in comparison to everybody else. Or I could exit stage left like this man, TBE, Floyd Mayweather, and we know what he became. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. First things first, Shakur Stevenson has to beat Edwin De Los Santos, which I expect him to do. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all, I'm gone. Peace.